New trend is right up my street, de-influencing, where I'm going to tell you things that I think are either not worth the money or are just absolute dog. Don't waste your time, because I've tried and tested it and I think it's crap. If you buy these products and you enjoy them and you want to spend your money on it, then you do it. It's your purse. I don't have control over that. I do, however, have control over my own purse, so I will not be purchasing these things now or ever again.
Damn. You just heard from someone who is engaging in what's referred to as de-influencing. It's a crop of people on social media who are trying to discourage you from buying things as opposed to encourage you. Now, if you're on platforms like Instagram, it's very likely you've come across the skinny tea stuff and various things they're trying to sell you. But these individuals are like, no, we're gonna do negative reviews because we don't think you should waste your money on this garbage. Now, the trend called de-influencing is a stark contrast to prior ones like hashtag TikTok made me buy it, when consumers are showing off products they purchased after seeing them on the social media app. Now, TikTokers are telling their followers which products aren't worth the money or urging them to resist indulging entirely or indulging in trends. Some influencers are sounding off about things like blushes, mascara, makeup. I'm constantly being marketed makeup stuff on social media platforms, right? Others are telling their followers to avoid, hairstylers and, certain water bottles, things like that. I kind of love it, because I do think that there's a lot of messaging that we're having to absorb about how we need to buy this, we need to buy that. My favorite thing, / not favorite thing, I'm being sarcastic, is when there are news articles where it's obviously sponsored content and they're like, oh yeah, these amazing products on Amazon are on sale. Like, yeah, these are not amazing products. Like shut up. Yeah. Give me the news. That's why I read this publication. Why am I reading this now? But yeah, I think that consumerism, like we've all been conditioned to be consumers, right? Who are obsessed with cheap products that are made in foreign countries by exploited labor. Like that's my issue with it.
Oh, that's interesting. You went a different direction.
Yeah.
I got a couple of different points about this. So first of all, I love this old school saying, Katie bar the door. What that means is this trend is unstoppable. Every part of social media is unstoppable. And so in the old days, the sponsors could control ABC, CBS, and NBC. There's only 3 channels. And so they had these tight lock on the gatekeepers. So they would present their brand in the most wonderful, spectacular way, right? Now with social media, it's like zombies that are attacking everything, right? But sometimes in a good way. And so they're being more honest about the products. So the products, they don't like that.
No.
Okay, so they're very, very against it, but they can't stop it. They're like, wait, how do we stop them from doing videos telling people how crappy our products are?
Oh, I love it so much. I didn't think about it from the perspective of the companies.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
they despise this trend. Now, the good news for the companies is this doesn't pay, right? Literally. So if you're saying these products suck, you're not gonna get any advertising on that. Did you know that in social media, that if you do a video against pharmaceutical companies, they're demonetized? Because the drug companies don't wanna accidentally advertise on a video about negative news about drug companies, okay? So if you do news on drug companies, we do it anyway, because we believe in principles and actually giving you the news. But if you do that, well, that literally doesn't pay. Okay, and so what does that create? That creates natural incentives and disincentives. You talk positively about my product, that pays. You talk negatively about my product, you might never get paid again. One of the influencers was worried. She's like, I'm doing this now and I'm going viral and I love it, but I'm worried later that it's gonna cost me sponsorships.
Oh, come on.
Okay, well then no, but then you're not a de-influencer. You're just running a different scam, right?
But
and is it gonna cost you sponsorships? Yeah. It's definitely gonna cost you sponsorships, because no advertiser wants to put an ad on someone who might crap on their product. They're not right, but they're right. You see what I'm saying? They're not necessarily morally correct, but they're financially correct.
I can't tell you how many accounts have tried contacting me. Like they DM me on Instagram and it's like, oh, we'd love to send you free stuff. Would you just post about it? And they don't know I'm allergic to promoting things, including myself. So like I never bite. But yeah, that's how it works. Like that's how people get sponsorships. That's how people get free stuff on social media. If you have a decent following, brands will reach out to you and say, we're gonna send you free stuff or we're gonna pay you, just promote this garbage you're trying to sell the world, you know?
Yeah, and so look, there's an easy answer to that, which is promote the brands you like. And you go,
Yeah,
oh, I genuinely like that. Okay, Popeyes has excellent biscuits, so does Red Lobster.
I do like their biscuits.
Okay, the cheesy bread and Red Lobster, let's be honest about it.
I love the cheesy bread.
Okay.
Those biscuits are amazing.
Funny thing is Popeyes and Red Lobster are not our sponsors, but call us. No, in all seriousness, brands like Aspiration that we love, that are progressive, that are trying to do something great in the world. Yes, right? Here, once we got offered a Chevron ad to greenwash them. That was a long time ago when we were on cable television. And we were like, no. And I remember the sales team, because it wasn't our sales team, was like, what do you mean no? We're like, no, we don't want to do an ad for them. And they're like, I don't get it. Well, that's what we do. We were constantly giving away money here.
Were we the OG de-influencers?
In a sense, right?
Yeah.
Right? And by the way, what is telling you about how the oil companies and gas companies are gonna destroy the planet? It's de-influencing. Same thing about tobacco, same thing about OxyContin, et cetera. So yeah, we're the OGs of de-influencing in that sense. But those are things that affect your lives, and we got to be honest about you. We don't just gratuitously take a brand and go, oh, sick on take this brand. By the way, you know though who does? Fox News. Remember them smashing the Keurig coffee and burning the Nikes because they did the Kaepernick ad.
Too woke.
Yeah, so these guys are kind of like Johnny come lately to the de-influencing game.
Interesting, yeah.
And the last irony is hilarious because as one of the experts said in the Guardian article that I read, they're like, de-influencing is the new influencing. Okay, so everybody's just trying to get famous. So this isn't like some sort of principled stand, or it's like their statement on market forces or late stage capitalism. They're just trying to get famous off of it so they can be an influencer.
But 1000%. And even though it might not be their main objective, I do love that it's dissuading people from buying junk they don't need. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Guys, please. You don't need like 80% of the stuff they're trying to sell you, and they're targeting you on purpose. We get it, and everybody participates in it, right?
Totally, yeah.
Like I've never seen a makeup ad in my life. Okay, is that amazing? You get them all the time. I never get them.
Endless.
Yeah.
One time I was scrolling through TikTok and I fell for it. It was like workout dresses that come with like built-in bras and everything, and I was just like, that looks pretty cool. And I bought it, and I totally regretted it. It was terrible, right?
Yeah.
Took like 2 months to get it, was shipped from China, terrible quality. Don't fall for it. Just don't buy stuff that's marketed to you on social media.
Again, if you need it, you want it, et cetera, that's fine. But if, like for guys, I'll use a stereotypical example. Do you really need a new tool set?
I do like tools though. Tools are super useful.
This is why they get us.
You can build things with tools. Tools are different.
Okay, all right. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR, so those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.